analysis. So after we've kind of ironed out the nitty-gritty details, what's my product, how does my company work, kind of the bigger stuff, right? Let's take a look at who actually is going to be using your product. So those are what we call customers. So like we kind of talked about earlier, you can have different types of customers. So you can have your traditional, people. You have people. So think about if you're dealing with a people company, what kind of a target market you're looking at. So a target market is like, you can't target your product to the entire world, even if you think everyone needs it. So think, who is most likely to use your product? Who needs it the most, and why do they need it the most? That's what this section kind of encompasses, right? So for people, think about age, location, sometimes attributes such as, like, if you're a sports company, then you're probably going to want to market to active people. Or if you're selling soccer balls, like, obviously you're going to want to hit soccer athletes, right? So kind of think about those characteristics. Like, what, if you could dream up, like, your perfect customer, like, what is it that they look like? Then you also have the company side of things. And so sometimes the company is just as easy as saying, like, you're going to market to local grocery stores. But sometimes you get a little bit more specific, right? Say you want to get into, like, the health grocery stores, or you want to get into, like, a particular branch of grocery stores or retail stores, or maybe a certain section. So just kind of get as detailed as possible. Like, what attributes do these companies need to have? Maybe they need to have certain focuses, like maybe they need to be focused on quality instead of low price, or maybe they're focused on low price instead of quality. So just define your company. And so sometimes it's helpful to pretend that your company is based where you live locally. And then you kind of think like, okay, if I had this, I would sell it at Target. And then describe Target, right? Or describe a friend. Describe who it is that will be using your good or service. So for Yotes Co., we said for the target market for like the B2B side, right? These are the people who are going to the pineapple farm, that these were people who kind of wanted an experience. So we were looking at like 20 to 35, right? Because 20 to 35 is kind of the age group where you're kind of more experienced living than I'm just going to go to the grocery store and pick up a pineapple, right? Because if you're actively going to the pineapple farm, it's a different experience. So we're selling pineapple, but we're also selling an experience of getting a pineapple, right? Location, they need to be based in the greater Atlantis community, right? Because I'm not going to market to Irvine, California, because I'm based under the water. And then we said that they needed to, be community members, because again, Yotes Co. Pineapple is trying to create a community through their love of pineapples. But for the company's a little bit different, right? Because we're trying to target the grocery stores and the bakeries. So we said we're focusing on local, small businesses, right? We want to partner with the local people, again, to help promote that community. So instead of looking at chain grocery stores, we're focused on local, small, quality food. So price is not necessarily the make or break for the company that we go to, right? We're looking at quality. So just kind of think about who is it that you want to serve, like who are your customers, and then in this section just kind of describe it. So our recommendation here is about half a page. Just kind of however much space you need to explain who it is your target market is and why that's your target market, right? If I say 20 to 35, I need to be able to justify that. So yeah, that is customer analysis.